Welcome to Realm Explorers, where we unlock the hidden realms of mythology and folklore, from elves to fairies, magical artifacts, and so much more. Take a seat, my friends, grab yourself a drink, and let's step into the unknown, together. Have you ever wondered if dragons were real? In today's episode, we're exploring the realm of dragons. We'll uncover their origins, global tales, and mystical powers, from controlling elements to secrets of immortality. We'll delve into historical accounts, theories about their disappearance, and sacred prophecies of the dragon's return. The word dragon is derived from the ancient Greek word, drakon, which translates to serpent or giant sea fish. Many ancient texts describe dragons with serpent-like characteristics, of having the ability to live in the water. The origins of dragons can be traced back to various ancient texts and drawings from different cultures around the world. In Chinese mythology, dragons were revered as powerful and benevolent creatures, often associated with water and rainfall. Ancient Chinese texts depict dragons as majestic beings with the ability to control the weather. Similarly, in European folklore, dragons were often depicted as fearsome creatures that guarded treasures and terrorized villages. Two famous epic poems written during this era are Beowulf and the Legends of Saint George and the Dragon. These are just two examples of how dragons were feared in medieval European literature. Across cultures, dragons are often depicted with similar physical characteristics such as scales, wings, and the ability to breathe fire. These common descriptions of their appearance suggest a universal idea of the dragon, despite geographical boundaries. Texts about dragons possessing mystical powers such as wisdom, strength, and longevity can also be found in various mythologies worldwide. For instance, in Hindu mythology, the Naga are serpent-like beings with divine powers. In Greek mythology, the dragon Nihagar is said to gnaw at the roots of the world tree Yggdrasil. Dragons across different mythologies are even thought to possess magical abilities such as shape-shifting and telepathy. The similarities in the descriptions of dragons across different cultures raise intriguing questions. Could these stories be written about actual encounters that influenced the development of myths? Now let's delve into the various types of dragons across cultures. European legends often portray dragons as malevolent beasts dwelling in caves and guarding treasure hoards. These are typically large, serpent-like creatures with wings and fiery breaths. Think Smaug from Tolkien's Middle-earth or Fafnir from Norse mythology. In contrast, Asian cultures celebrate dragons as benevolent creatures symbolizing power and good fortune. The Chinese dragon or lung is seen as a divine beast that brings rain for crops and is often associated with emperors' wisdom. In African folklore, the Congolese Mekele Mbembe or Ethiopian Serene Croin combine elements of reptiles and aquatic creatures, hinting that they may have been water dwellers. Then there are more exotic variations, like feathered serpents in Mesoamerican mythologies, like Quetzalcoatl. Ancient Greek tales are famous for their multi-headed hydras in stories and legend. And then there are even the wingless drakes in British legend, and the list could go on and on. What sets dragons apart are their mystical powers attributed by different cultures. In Chinese lore, they control weather phenomena. Norse sagas tell of dragons whose eyes held prophetic visions. Some tales even suggest dragons had shape-shifting abilities or could control elements like fire, water, and air. Many ancient texts also hint at dragons being guardians of wisdoms and cosmic secrets. This symbolism is evident with the Ouroboros, a dragon eating its tail, which represents the eternal cycles of nature and life's infinite possibilities. Historical sightings and documentations of dragons are plentiful, though often relegated to myth and legend. More recent reports from explorers in Africa and Asia have surfaced with encounters with massive, reptilian creatures. These reports describe a creature that has similarities to the legendary dragons of ancient tales. The eyewitnesses claim to have seen something with an immense size, scaly exteriors, and a powerful presence in the wild. Explorers are baffled by how similar they sound to the mythical dragons of legend. These accounts raise fascinating questions. Are they exaggerations or misidentifications? Or did they really encounter creatures that defy modern science's understanding? Now onto the disappearance of these majestic creatures. Some theories suggest dragons became extinct due to changes in climate, or overhunting by humans. It is a fate shared by many real-world species like the dodo bird or mammoth. Others propose that dragons were actually dinosaurs, their existence lost in the sands of prehistoric time. One such theory suggests that dragons could have been ancient reptiles like pterodactyls or distant cousins of dinosaurs. However, more esoteric theories argue that dragons might still exist, but have shifted into another frequency or vibrational realm, out of sight but not necessarily gone. After all, countless tales speak of hidden realms inhabited by mystical beings. Is it so hard to believe dragons could reside there? In various cultures worldwide, there are also prophecies, suggesting these majestic creatures will return when needed most. One example is the Welsh legend that foretells the red dragon's victory over an invading white dragon, a symbol for Wales triumphing over its oppressors. Meanwhile, Eastern traditions prophesy celestial dragons descending to Earth during significant cosmic events. Are these merely fanciful stories, or could they hint at a future where we once again share our world with these awe-inspiring creatures? Dragons have a large amount of origin stories, supposed sightings, mystical powers, and tantalizing prophecies of their return. Dragons continue to spark our imagination like no other creature can, and we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Are they myths or do they exist in hidden realms beyond our perception? Dragons remind us that there is still magic left in this world. If you enjoyed exploring the secrets of dragon folklore, make sure to check out our newest book, Top Mythological Creatures Revealed, and click the other links in the comments. At Realm Explorers, these stories are for entertainment purposes only, but remember, magic is always there if you believe. We will see you soon, my dear friends.